Welcome back everyone to my Give Me God of War difficulty walkthrough. And in this video we are just going to be finding the Norns, and that is it. So there's not going to be too many fights. I think there's only around 3 to 4 fights in this video. So yeah, let's move on to the first fight.
That's why Odin imprisoned you in the first place. He's terrified of you. I doubt that very much. It's the truth. And not just because of prophecies. No one has ever seen War Ragnarok you once did. That is not who I am. I've lost myself before. More times, but believe me, there is something beyond that. What is that? Purpose. Purpose is the path that leads you to yourself.
So you would have me accept my fate, lead your armies into war, secure your vengeance.
If securing our justice is not your purpose, then find another. For your own sake.
A Vanir crest? Quite the prize.
Hang on! I got something for you. Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have this back. Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Madam Neathog? Madam Neathog, where have you been?
I suspect we may have consequences to look forward to.
We are certain Atreus could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
Come. Quiet! She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The Giants, they herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Secret.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that?
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen, as Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Secret helping you recover yourself. She's so loyal, wise, clever, tall.
The wolves lead us here.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard and Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon.
Okay, so starting on the first fight here, you are going to see a little transition. That is because I did actually die here whenever I first went on here. So, but this one is not too bad of a fight. You just have to watch out for the ogre. But your best bet is to charge up the, what is it, the Leviathan Axe? Yes, that is it. You want to charge up the Leviathan Axe, and when it is charged, if you are able to get it charged, because as you see here, I was not able to get it charged. But once you do actually get it charged, then that's when you can go haywire on the ogre. You can get him down low enough to stun him, grab him, kill everyone else with him, and then you are able to basically have this fight done very easily. As you see here, did not happen for me. I had to kill him the normal way because I did not have enough, I wasn't avoiding enough attacks to basically stop myself from getting hit. And yeah, so you're gonna see I only get around 3 or 4 kills with the ogre here because I also got him too low. So there was a lot of mistakes in this, but that's okay. So a lot of these enemies are gonna be frost charged. So you do want to use your blades, which you are seeing me use here. Blades are very good. Very, very good. And I really just can't wait till I'm able to level it up to the next level to get the other really good abilities that you can buy. So yeah, that is it for this fight. If you are having some trouble on it, you probably just keep all of the enemies in front of you, and it should be pretty easy. And then once you kill the ogre, it's basically just normal enemies. So that is it. So let's go on to the next fight.
I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it. Oh, no. There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it. Mimir, the way you still speak of Sigrun, it doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Nords live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's mind? Not so sure I like the sound of that.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found.
The set leads here.
In this direction.
What exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something. Kratos, I feel the Norns over here. Are you ready? Oh, no. Nothing. Another dead end.
Okay, so moving on to the next fight here, we're gonna be facing one of these, I'm not really sure what they're called. They're kind of like bulls, but, instead of it being a fire one, it's an ice one this time, so you're gonna have to use your blades. This one, the ice one, is a lot easier than the fire one is, so just keep that in mind. He's gonna do one very important attack. Whenever you're close to him, he will try to hit you with some ice, and I think it does slow you even if you do block it, like even if you ever block up, but as long as you walk back, you're good. He'll do the long range attack where he'll try to send little ice particles at you. That one is an unblockable, but they can't really follow up on an attack with it because of how far away they are when they activate it. And honestly, that's really all you have to worry about. This fight really isn't that bad, if I'm being honest. This is a pretty easy fight. So there is also a tree stump behind you that you can use on him that will do a lot of damage to his HP if you would like to. I didn't use it here because I did not realize that it was there at the time. I only realized after, and right there you can see it on screen. Don't know how I didn't realize, but yeah. So I think that is it for this fight. I think I finish it right here, which yes, I do. Alrighty. So I think I actually used the tree stump at the end as well, but you know, it was already too late. Don't use the tree stump on the raiders, just use it on the big frost bull. And yeah, that is it for this fight, so we are going to move on to the next one.
You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves then.
The wolves have picked up another trail. Keep following their heads.
Was there more of Odin and Norns?
No. Either he gave up, or he wants to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate, which only made me more determined to try.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated?
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you traveled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumor about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
The set leads here.
We need to work our way up. This way. There. Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the Norns making magical ice walls now?
No. I think the water just froze.
More of your friends.
Alrighty, moving on to this fight. This is just a couple of raiders, I'm pretty sure. So there is this rock that you can throw at someone. It basically gives you a free kill on them. So I just used it off the start. And then there will be a couple of ranged enemies. So once they all drop down, you can actually keep them in this corner and basically hit them all at the same time, which is what you see me do here. That's how I killed them basically almost instantly. And that's it. That's a pretty easy and simple fight. So let's go on to the next one.
Not that they have any idea that's what they're doing.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I just hope it works.
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother.
Okay, so going on to this next fight here, I'm pretty sure this is actually the final fight. Right here, it's just going to be more of just the raiders, and then it's going to have that one tank raider that we saw all the way at the start of the game. So, for him, he's pretty easy. Just parry his unblockable. If you are not able to parry it, then you should be able to just dodge to the side. Now, whenever he has that shield badge attack, that just means that he's healing. So you don't actually have to do it. It's not like it's going to get you killed if you don't do it. But as you saw there, since I was swinging, I just tanked most of the HP that he re-healed. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this fight. This fight is not too bad. As long as you can have the axe charge, it makes it look very easy. And that is it for this video. That's the final fight. So we will be moving on in the next episode. We are going to do all of the Norns part. And that will be it. So hopefully I see you guys in there, and I will see you in the next one.
We found it.
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look? Is everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.